30-minute core flow with a few Pilates elements woven in. We'll get started right now in our easy and comfortable seat. So if easy seat isn't easy or comfortable for you, as always, legs can come out. Or if you have a folded up blanket towel or a yoga block, sometimes placing it under the hips and lifting them a little higher than your knees can put ease in the knees. You do what's best for your body. Then we settle into place. We connect through our seat and we're going to start finding our breath. So each inhale, we might feel like we're getting a little taller. And each exhale is when we start to find that little bit of core, pulling belly button into our spine. So it's a very active exhale. Inhales, they're still giving us length, but we might feel some expansion in the belly. And exhales, when we pull our belly button in, we are engaging our abdominals, we're lifting up our diaphragm, and then the exhales almost are the inhales are almost reflexive, just flowing back in. Core connected exhales. This is going to make some of the core poses we'll be taking that much stronger, that much more effective. So about 3 more breaths of focus. After you take that final exhale, inhale, let your hands come up overhead, and we're going to exhale to the right. Left hand grabs right knee, right hand comes behind. If you were seated on something, now might be a good time to come off. Twisting is really great for opening up our backs, but they're also sneaky core work. So every exhale, you're feeling your belly button draw in. Every inhale, it's a nice lift and length, and then exhale, the contraction, which not only strengthens the core, but helps the back get a deeper release. So we'll stay here, 1 more round of breath. And then we'll inhale, bring our hands up. So we can exhale and twist to the left. Left hand coming behind, helping keep the spine lifted. Right hand just pressing in. So each inhale, we're breathing length. And each exhale, we're finding the strong connection, getting that sneaky core work in. And don't forget to relax your shoulders so you get all this beautiful space in the upper body. Stay for 1 more round of breath. We'll end inhaling our hands up overhead. We're just going to interlace our fingers, bring them behind our head, bring our elbows in line, a nice big squeeze between our shoulder blades. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to inhale, fill up. Exhale, tip to the side. So we're engaging our core, strengthening it as we use our strong side body to take a tip over to the left. We'll inhale up and exhale right. We're going to do about 3 on each side. Inhales up. A nice slow lower as you exhale, full of abdominal strength. Inhale. Exhale, and all the while squeezing our shoulder blades together. So on this last one, as we exhale to the left, we're going to hold for a full round of breath. Get some side body release, find some side body strength, and then we'll come on up. Same thing, opposite side, nice tilt. Just a gentle look up to the sky so we know it's all about our side body. That full round of breath, and then we come up, open up our arms, take just a couple little circles of our shoulders, come the opposite direction. And then drop your hands, tabletop. Grounded hands, spread out. And I can't say this enough because we're going to be on our hands a little bit. Open the hand wide. Thumb and index is where you really want to plug in. Tips of the other fingers. Shoulders are right over wrists. Hips are right over knees. Elbows are soft. So with our cat-cow, this is our cow. We inhale, we lift up our chin. There's a little arc in our lower back. Cat, we exhale to bring up our tallest spine and really, again, connect. Inhale, lift up. Exhale your engaged core, a big active release. Just try and connect breath to movement here. Get lost in the flow. Inhaling, lifting. Exhaling, activating the core and arcing. So much of what we do is just bringing awareness to that part of our body. Learning how to activate our core during the challenge. So let's come into our last round of breath. Big inhale. We'll end with an exhale. Inhale to neutral. Give the toes a curl under. And the next time you exhale, just pick up your knees to a hover. And you'll feel your belly button contract. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hover. Lower on the inhale. Exhale, lift. Keeping the elbows soft. Let's do 2 more. And last one. This time we'll curl our toes under, lift up our seat, find our downward facing dog. I'm going to walk my hands forward just a touch. I know I usually need to lengthen this out. Hands are spread. We take a moment to drop the head, to let it hang heavy. So then we check in with our down dog length by lowering our hips, pulling into a high plank, spreading open our hands. I usually make a little adjustment here. Seat picks up. Now we got our down dog right where we want it. Couple pedals. So let's take another little core exercise. Big inhale. Exhale, high plank. Inhale up. Exhale, high plank. Inhale up. Exhale, high plank. We're going to hold a full round of breath. I actually like to come to my knees. I feel strong here. It gets me into the lower abdominals. Elbows are soft. Big inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows graze the ribs. We want our back to be just as strong as our front. So plug in the tops of your feet. Inhale up a little cobra. Strong back. Toes curl. Seat lifts. Downward facing dog. Here we go again. Pedal it out. Then we'll walk to the front of our mat. Inhale up halfway. Lengthen out the spine. Once again, we have a strong back. Let's stay for a full round of breath. Knees soft. Exhale, hinge. In your forward fold, arms could hang. You could grab elbows. You could sway it out for the back or just find some stillness. But just be sure to release the full spine. The head really releases to lengthen you out in the whole body. It's a beautiful place to sigh out, to sort of let go of expectations and just say, I'm going to find the strongest variation of me in this moment, in this class. Drop the hands, roll up slow to stand. Head up last. We'll take a little shrug through our shoulders. All right, ready to take a vinyasa flow, and that's full of core strength too. Inhale brings hands up. Exhales melt on down to the toes. Half lift. High plank. And if high plank is new to you, you can always take a knee plank. It's a beautiful place to build strength. But elbows graze the ribs as we lower on down. We press through the tops of our feet. Inhale up, mostly our strong back, but maybe the hands help out a little bit in this cobra. Toes curl. Seat lifts. Open the hands, spread them wide. Thumb, index, tips of the 3 other fingers pedal the feet. Inhale, take your right toes to the sky. Exhale, tap your right knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, toes to the sky. Exhale, tap knee to nose. Inhale, back. Exhale, tap your knee over to the left. Hold, strong core. Set the pinky edge of your foot down. Inhale your left hand up. Our fallen triangle, big reach. Lifting up the hips, strong side body. We love those wrapping side muscles for core strength. We'll take one more breath here. We'll lower. As we do, we'll take our right foot right back up to our 3-legged down dog. We'll bend our knee, set our foot over to the left, and just kind of give things a little rinse out in the hip. Extend your toe, plant your right foot, pedal things out. Inhale, left toe skyward. 3 taps. First to the left elbow on the exhale. Inhale it back. Exhale, tap, knee to nose. Strong plank. Inhale brings it back. Exhale, we're tapping to the left. We're holding, finding our strength, then setting the foot down on the pinky edge, rolling onto the left hand, reaching right, lifting hips, strong core, strong arms. We've got it. Right hand down. Inhale, left toes back up. And then bend the knee. Open the hip, sort of stacking left hip on right. A couple little circles. Releasing hips. We'll set our left knee down, our left foot down. Take some pedals. Big inhale. Exhale, drop the knees. Hover them right above the mat. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Exhale on the challenge. Find that natural core strength. Seat up. Last one. This time we'll uncurl our toes, sit back in a quick child's pose, hands reaching, forehead melting. Just a moment to open up our spines, to catch the breath. Big inhales to the backs of the shoulders. Natural little core contraction on the exhale. Inhale brings you back up to table. Toes curl under, a little hover, and then it's a seat. Lift to our downward facing dog, some pedals. Once again, we're going to inhale, right toe skyward. Exhale, tap. This time 3 to the nose. Bring it back. Exhale, tap, pulling into high plank. Last one, we're going to hold and then set our foot down. Open up left foot so the pinky edge is just about parallel to the back of the mat. Windmill, open your arms. We're in our long and strong warrior 2. Knee stacked on ankle. And we're going to take a big inhale. Exhale, using our strong side body, we'll drop our right hand, our right elbow towards our right knee. Reach left overhead. Now don't just put weight in your elbow on your knee. You might even bring your elbow in front to ensure you're not. It's all about your strong side body. Reach. Inhale, come up. Let's give the legs a break. Take all but a hint of softness out of our knee. Flip our right palm. Exhale, a little reverse Trikonasana. Side body's getting real work. So we'll take some time here to just let it open up. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Cartwheel and frame. Step back. Slow lower. Elbows graze the ribs. Tops of feet press in. Little cobra. Toes curl. Seat lifts. Down dog. Pedaling. Ready for those 3 taps to the nose. Inhale, left foot high to the sky. Exhale, tap. Inhale it back. Exhale, tap. Inhale back. Last one, a bit of hold. We set our foot down, open right foot, so the pinky edge is just about parallel. Windmill, open the arms. I say just about because we can make small adjustments to accommodate our knee, right? We're listening to our bodies. Opening up our arms, big inhale. Exhale, lowering with the strength of your core. Elbow on knee, big reach of right hand overhead, but don't just dump weight. In fact, move your elbow if it feels safe to do so, so you feel your core fire up. Turn on here. Every exhale is going to give you that nice engagement of the core. Let's inhale, float up. Flip our left palm, remove all but a hint of softness out of our knee, giving our legs a little break, and reverse our triangle. Just getting some space in the side body. Inhaling length, and exhaling to settle into your feet. Big inhale. Exhale back to warrior two. Look out over those front left fingers. Fill up. Cartwheel on down. This is probably going to be our last flow. So lower slow. Let the elbows touch the ribs. Strong and controlled. Inhale up the cobra. We'll meet in downward facing. Pedal it out. All right. That might have been our last flow. But we're not quite done with our high plank. So big inhale. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, seat up. Exhale, high plank. Last one. Seat up, down dog. High plank. That means we got to hold for the inhale. Slow, lower, exhale. Take the forehead to the mat, the arms by your sides. We're going to breathe out. And this time on inhale, we're going to lift up just our chest, our arms. Tops of the feet are engaged in the mat, core is engaged in the mat. We're breathing our chest up and exhaling length into our spine. We want the back of our core to be just as strong as our front. So last one, big inhale. Come on down. Stack up your hands. Rest your head on your hands. Bend into your knees. And windshield wiper in a bit of space. Tops of feet come down. Head stays on hands. Same thing. This time we exhale. And then inhale to lift. Strong lower back. Heels sort of squeezing in towards one another. Exhales give length in the spine. But inhales, we find fresh strength. Lifting as high as we can go. Lengthening on exhales. Inhale strong. Last one. Then we lower, bend our knees, windshield wiper the space. Arms by the side, forehead to the mat, full locust pose. So it's a complete exhale, and then an inhale up. Everything but the hip bones and the navel off the mat. Remember, exhales give us length in the spine. Inhales, we lift. Our back is stronger than we know. Exhales, breathe some length. Inhales up. Strong. Last one. Then we'll lower. Stack up our hands. Bend into our knees. Windshield wiper. Take our feet down. Palms under shoulders. Roll up to your tabletop. Ground the hands. So you're going to bump your left hip all the way to the left, and you're going to look back over your left shoulder so your right body is out to the side. A little spinal flexion. We'll come center, and then we'll bump over to the right. Look back over our right shoulder. You see my left side body pressing out. Come center. Exhale, find your big cat spine. And sit down on your heels. A well-deserved child's pose here. Feel the spine open up. Feel your body settle into the mat. Maybe sigh out some release. Inhale to table. Swing onto your seat. Plant your feet. I like to go about mat distance apart and just rock in. Big release of the hips. Go into the full range of motion of the hips. All right, let's sit up tall. Come to a very wide V. As wide as it'll go, you might feel some adductor stretch. We'll sit up nice and tall in our spine, hinge right from our waistline, and first just opening up the inner hips. Shoulders are soft, jaw is soft. Inhaling length, and exhaling hinge. Really see if you can't make your shoulders relax away from your ears. Just an ease in the hands, a softness in the elbows. And we'll inhale, come up. This is one of my favorites from an old Pilates video. Open up your arms wide. We're going to take a big inhale. Exhale, we're going to turn and reach over our toes with our strong core. Come on up. Exhale and lower, pulling belly button in. Inhale up. A nice controlled twist on the exhale. And it's like we're sawing off our baby toe. Inhale up. Exhale, we'll do one more each side, but slow and controlled. Remember, twists are sneaky core work. Last little reach over left. Inhale up. Exhale, big twist. Last reach over right. Come on up. Drop the hands, roll out the shoulders, guide the knees together, bounce them out. Roll out the ankles. Head to your back. Nothing too fancy here. We could come down with core, but we'll skip it for right now. We've been working hard. When we land, we'll take some windshield wipers. Plant our feet. Place the right ankle against the left knee, and we'll just draw our figure four towards us. A little reclined pigeon. Sort of gently settling our foot, or I should say our figure four to the left, until we feel a nice opening in the outside of the right hip. And we're just holding here. Exhaling, allowing our shoulders to relax to the mat. We've been working really hard. So now we just focus on release. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left foot down, uncross right. Windshield wiper. Feet plant, left ankle finds right knee, that same figure four. Pull it to the chest as long as it feels safe in the hip. A gentle push of our leg over to the right until we find the depth we like in the left hip. Shoulders soft, big exhale. Last inhale here. Drop the foot, plant, windshield wiper. Can never get enough of those. We reset after each pose, so we're always coming in fresh. And bring the knees to the chest, give yourself a hug and a squeeze, rock things out a bit. And then send your legs long, reach your hands overhead. We did a lot for our side body in this core series, so take your fingers and your toes to the left corners of your mat, but leave your hips in the center. You want to make a crescent or banana shape. This is going to open up our side body. Big reach, really breathing into right side body. And make your way to center. Full body stretch here at the top, long as you can be, and then it's fingers and toes to right corners, hips in the center, so you're creating this banana or crescent moon shape, reaching to the corners, inhaling into this left side body, all this space. Come to the center, nice big reach, bend your knees. Give yourself a hug, take a little rock. Set your knees to the right. I like to open up my arms in this final twist. Look to the left if it feels safe in your neck. We started with twists, we end, and it's the same contraction in the core. And then this is a little bit more geared towards opening the back, which has been working hard. Head comes center, knees come center, a little rock and rinse. Knees over to the left, arms open up if that's what you choose to do, maybe an opposite. Look in the opposite direction. But a big spinal rinse, a gentle contraction in the core. Sigh out, release, let your body get as soft as it can possibly be. Then it's head center, knees center. Give yourself a little hug and a rock out. Draw your forehead up to your knees, big squeeze. The only time you make tension in a yoga class, just familiar with every muscle we own. And we exhale to lie down. Our Savasana, a few moments to check in with our bodies, the work they've done here on the mat. To take a big breath in and exhale, allow your body to soften into the floor. A moment to just connect with yourself, to honor the work you put in. And then we'll wiggle out our fingers and our toes, roll our wrists, our ankles. I like to turn one ear to the mat and the other. Take a big reaching stretch. We roll to one side. And just come up right where we got things started in our easy seat. And I like to say, as always, thank you for sharing the practice and your time. And if you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button. I'm always trying to post new content.